Hey folks, the worst time to have a technical malfunction here. Don't know why, but my tablet is just not connecting. I've tried everything here. Yeah, so I just wanted to kind of like give you guys a couple of last minute pointers. Definitely, man, I spend way too much time in Bunnings. I get this every now and then when I have a issue with the Wi-Fi, so I've got to restart the router and do the whole shebang again. It is not going. All right, I'll be right back. I just got to restart the router actually. Technical difficulties. Hey, we back. Think we're back. Cool. We're back. Yeah, that was fun. Right. So, what are we gonna do? Guys, look. Completely understand that we've got people kind of like coming in from all over the place. I just thought I'd kind of open it up rather than just last minute questions and everything like that. Now, look. I understand that there's always going to be people that's coming in last minute who have not done any kind of work at all, and probably like, oh my god, I've not done any work. It's my laundry. So what's gonna happen here is let's get rid of some of these. So if you are that type of person that's coming in last minute and going, what am I supposed to do here? I've got 8 hours or 9 hours left. Look, it's a long shot, but some like there's these 3 little playlists here that's quite handy if you're trying to aim for like achieved. It goes through some merit questions, and I think it pretty much covers the whole topics. So yeah, they're roughly about an hour each, I think. So those are like the essentials that you need for all 3 papers for the complex differentiation and integration. Last minute kind of tips for you. Let's just open up some questions. Like, look, one thing that I'd say to you is that manage your time really well, because I looked at the level 2 guys, the level 2 guys that were complaining about the exams because they didn't manage the time properly. That one question that they got screwed up, I don't think it was a bad question. The thing is, you've got to spend 20 minutes on each question, and don't spend anything more than that. Otherwise your time will actually just you'll eat up the time real quickly. So make sure that you actually allocate the time and keep an eye on the clock as well. So if you're doing complex numbers, there's 3 questions, so don't be spending more than 20 minutes on each one of those questions. The other thing I would always say to you is this: if you are aiming for excellence, look for the proof questions. If there's no proof questions, then look for how I always say read the paper first, because read the paper first and have a strategy. So it's like spend about 5 minutes. I think do you guys get reading time in your exams, or just straight into it? Oh, you don't get reading time. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, well, the thing is, I would still say spend about 5 minutes looking at the paper before you start the exam. because massive thing is that, like, in that 5 minutes that you spend reading, like, just strategize what questions you guys want to answer first. So keep in mind, it always works like this. I'm just going to kind of put this up here. So if you are aiming for, the strategy is quite simple. If you're aiming for, God, this stupid mic. So if you're aiming for, like, let's say excellence, right? So you got question 1, 2, and question 3. So normally it goes A, M, M, E. So, like, seriously, strategize. Like, if you see that question 3 has an excellence question that you can do straight away, then start on that first to try and get that 7 or 8 points maximum. And I think you want to spend about 20 minutes on that. And after 20 minutes, or like actually spend about 10 minutes on that question. And if you didn't actually solve it, then go back and try and finish the merit question so that you can at least get a maximum of 6 points. All right. Now, a lot of folks are talking about, like, will I pass the paper? Like, look, aim for the merit questions and you'll definitely get through it. Minty, I'll try, but it's just I'm really kind of aware that everyone's got, like, I think I've got like about quite a few emails to get through. I don't know if I'll be able to get through all of them, but yeah, just keep that in mind that I might not be able to do all the questions. Yes, Raina, you can actually skip the you can skip it if you feel confident in the merit questions. All right, like, let me put it this way. Merit question, you don't get it right, guess what? You still get an achieved grade for it if you do half the things right there. And so I always say go for the merit questions and then bank the excellence question that you feel confident in. That should pretty much get you 20 points because 12, 12, and 6, 6, and 8, that gives you 20. I'm good, Jake Rowe. Just kind of excited and nervous for you guys for tomorrow. Yes, Joe, I have seen the paper. Like, look, I can sit here and talk about that paper for a while. I actually think it was a really good paper. And I felt that excellence question that they had was, like, just the right level. Like, an excellence question is, you're not supposed to have seen the excellence question, but you do need to know that it requires a little bit of thinking. And and I know, like, some of the kids that came to our tutorials, they've managed to get through that. Banty, yes, of course. If you integrate everything, could you get an achieved apps? I think it's possible. Botsy, look, I've done, like, lots and lots of questions. I think this is more of just last minute kind of chat, more than anything else. Abraham, for the excellence question, look, they vary it. Sometimes it's like really super complicated differentiation stuff like they did last year. Sometimes it's relative rate of change, but I like the volume ones, but I think they've exhausted that quite a bit. So I don't know if they're gonna again bring back another volume question. Ripstick, you don't need to remember it because remember that if you do forget your formulas for your circles and conics, it is in your calculator. Because if you go to your calculator and go to conics section, all of your conics equations and your circle equations, they're all in there in the different formats. All right, so it actually gives it to you, so you don't need to remember it. Yeah, I think J Crow, that's probably the best plan to go with. If you're confident with the content, go for the excellence questions and then try and back up with the merit questions. I didn't get my Arush, you need to remind me which was that email or something like that. If you can get in touch with me through email and tell me which month it was, because I'm sure I sent every one of them. Turipuri, look, I'll have a look at a couple of questions and then we'll see. Tommy, I don't know why you want to skip anything, man. Like, I don't think you should skip anything. If you got the time, then just get it done. Yeah, T. I think the Newton's law of cooling is worth remembering. That's the only thing that's worth remembering. Unless they actually share the equation with you, which in some papers they do. But otherwise you have to remember it. Tanmay, unfortunately I can't do that because I don't actually teach. I only teach up to year 10, mate. What do you reckon's the easiest paper? That depends on you. Trig General is actually for, I don't know why they have it in mocks. No idea, professional bus driver. The first 10 minutes we were just trying to fix my computer, Nix. Josh, ask Lauren Harris. She is the master of integration for fractions. My name of Kim. Arush, you gotta tell me which month, man, because I posted a whole lot a while back, so I can double check that. Because I do have tracking numbers for it. Mars, you'll be fine, Mars. Like, look, just go in and just get it done. All right. Like, I think like some of you guys have done quite a bit of work, so. Yeah, sorry, Arish, I'm kind of in the middle of this, but if you can email me, mate, and I'll try and see where that t-shirt actually went. All right, so questions. What have you guys sent me? Why do you guys send me questions sideways, man? Richie, the question that you've given me here, you've got a parametric equation, so you've got to actually find the gradient, and then once you get the gradient, you've just got to kind of do backwards for that, mate, with the rise over run. So you've kind of done a couple of things right there, but you have to use parametric equations for that. It's a long question. I don't really want to be mucking around with that right now. Next font, yeah, I think it's integration part 15. I think it's video number 14 of that, integration in 15 hours playlist. So where was it? Yeah, I think it's part 14. Oh, sorry, I didn't realize this was in backwards order. Terrible, Sebastian. Yeah, so we did the Newton's law of cooling as part 14 there. I don't know, man. Like, I don't know what questions to do today, because it's like there's 3 topics to cover, and there's like 3 different, like some people are here for achieved, some people are here for merit excellence. You guys know the drill. The night before exams, it's always hard to do questions. Yeah, just make sure William's right on the money there. Make sure that your calculator is in radians. Like, unless you're doing, I don't know if you'll get anything in degrees, but like keep it in radians. Farhan, I think more than backup graphics calculator brings a couple of extra batteries. I think that's probably better. Raina Hussein, I think you'd be better off answering some of the merit questions, because 3 merit questions will get you like a merit, compared to like 3 achieved questions might actually get you a not achieved. All right, so look, to be honest, I don't even know what questions you guys want to do, because I don't know what questions you guys want to do. So you need to let me know is there anything you want to try? Or because I know people always kind of get kind of crazy with questions. 2017 3E integration. Sophie, normally you have to do one side, but you can actually do both sides as well. The Lauren Harris method is you gotta ask her, man. She came up with it. I can't do that method. All right, so let's pull up an old paper. Hang on, let me just pull up an old paper and see if we can work through one of these old questions. 2017 integration excellence. I need to actually find the papers because thanks to NZQAs and lovely things, they've taken the questions down. Exam videos, exam questions. $579. 2017 integration. Desktop capture. What is this 2017 excellence question? Oh, really? Come on, guys. This is... This is like... are we really doing this question? Do we want to do this question? Okay, look, this... KT 0.5. Yeah, this is just this is quite a nice. Okay, fine. We'll do this. I'll tell you what. I'll leave it up here for about a few minutes. Try it out, and then I'm gonna cut and paste it, and then we'll get started. Cannot believe we're gonna do this question. This is such an easy question. Zoom in sit. There we go. Now, I think, look, if you do enough of these things, you kind of have to start picking up on patterns. Poo Poo Gaming, I've got no idea, Poo Poo, because it's like... You can't ask me these kind of questions, man. I've got no idea. Ian, if you want me to do any kind of recaps, I reckon the best place to go is that Essentials playlist, because it's just we've got too many people on at the moment, man. So I'll prefer doing maybe a couple of questions. All right, while we're doing that question, can you chuck me one from 20... I don't know, like give me another differentiation question. Main recording. No, God, no trapezium questions. We don't talk about trapezium questions. I'm like, I'll end the stream if anyone asks me to do trapezium rule. I hate trapeziums. All right, look, let's gonna get through this quickly. So basically, I think the recognizing this is the most important part. Like you're working with e to the power of sine 0.5t. So when we differentiate it, we're going to get cos. So I can see the connection straight away there. So when I integrate this, I am just going to get y equals to k cos 0.5t multiplied by e to the power of sine 0.5t. Remember that you can actually use substitution you want, but I actually like to use reverse chain rule in this, because cos 0.5t times 0.5, that's the differentiation of this thing right here. So when I differentiate e sine 0.5t, I get that. And so what's happening here is basically these two things cancel out, and I actually get y is equal to k divided by half is just 2. So that's 2k e sine 0.5t plus c. So at this point, I've got this. So then basically I can just say that when t equals to 0, y equals to 8. So I'm going to get 8 is equal to 2k e sine of 0.5 times 0 plus c. So I'm going to get 8 equals 2k plus c. So that's my first equation. My second equation is when t equals to 2, y is equal to 12. So I'm going to get 12 equals to 2ek sine 0.5 times 2 plus c. So I'm going to get 12 equals e 2e. No, hang on, I've done something wrong here. 2ke. To ke sine 1 okay. So once I get this, all I do is I just go put them as simultaneous equations. So I'm going to use the calculator for this. Professional bus driver, we're doing what do you call it? Reverse chain rule, but you can use substitution rule for that, and if you use substitution you'll find that it kind of cancels out each other. All right, so we're gonna go simultaneous, number of unknowns 2. I've got 2 1 8, then I've got 2 times e to the power of 1 1 and 12. So my k is equal to 1. Oh, I'm not getting this right. Something's not right. Yeah, I'll show through U substitution. What have I missed? Oh, I forgot the sign. Damn it. That's better. So this is going to be 2 times e to the power of sine 1. That's better. So k is equal to 1.52 and then c is equal to 4.96. So my equation is equal to 2 times 1.52 e to the power of sine 0.5t plus 4.96. So I just got to put down that t is equal to 5. And when I do this, I should get 10.49. All right, so what did you get? Don't know how you got Blake. Yeah, I don't know how you got that one. Check your error, my friend. All right, now if you are going to do this through substitution, U substitution, what we're going to do is you're going to put down U is equal to e to the power of sine 0.5t. then du dt is equal to e to the power of, just going to put it like this actually, e to the power of sine 0.5t times the differentiation of this, which is cos 0.5t times 0.5. So because what we want to do is we want to get rid of the, so if you have y is equal to k cos 0.5t, that's got to be dy, okay, dy dt, e to the power of sine 0.5t dt. So I am going to take this and I'm going to write this as du over 0.5 equals cos 0.5t e to the power of sine 0.5t dt. So then the integral of this is going to become, what are we going to get? Dy is equal to, no, let's go bring the dt there. So this entire thing is going to equal du 0.5 of u. I'm doing something wrong here. I'm messing up. What am I messing up with? Oh man, I'm messing up so badly. Sorry. I haven't done this in a while. Give me a second. Let me just rephrase that. Yeah. I see what I've done wrong here. That's going to mess up completely. Yeah, look. You make mistakes. So I'm going to actually put down u is equal to sine of 0.5t. That's better, because that's going to make it much better. So then I've got du dt is equal to 0.5 cos 0.5t. So du divided by 0.5 equals cos 0.5t dt. Now dy dt equals k cos 0.5t e to the power of sine 0.5t dt. So I'm going to put that as u. This thing here as, where is it? That thing there is equal to du over 0.5. So I should have put y is equal to. So then y is equal to integral of k e to the power of u du over 0.5. So then y is equal to k eu over 0.5 plus c. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, I kind of messed up that, but that was, I did that by reverse, which was a lot faster. Yeah, we make mistakes, guys. Like, look, I think this is why I always go back to how much time do we actually have left for these kinds of questions. If I don't get it, then I kind of like go back. NXA, I think factor theorem question, just reverse substitution, my friend. Like, just, that's all you got to do. Mace, just learn all your differentiation rules and I think you'll be fine. Factor theorem is where you go, like, because I think it'll be something like this. Prove x minus I is a factor. I don't know, I'm just making up this question, right? So I'm going to put actually x minus 2. This is an example. I could be completely wrong. So all you got to do is you just put x minus 2 is equal to 0. X is equal to 2. And then basically you're saying that f of 2 is equal to 0. So you just got to substitute 2 wherever x is and prove that is equal to 0. That's pretty much what factor factor theorem is. Now look guys, if you haven't seen me do reverse, if you haven't learned reverse chain rule, it's not a big deal. Just do substitution. Substitution is your safest bet for integration. All right, if you haven't done the reverse, then don't worry about it, because a lot of people kind of get confused with it. So just go straight to substitution. When do I cross multiply in integration? I don't know. Depends on the situation, but I would be messing Mars. No, I was just doing just one question, so huh. Ah, this is why. Okay. Hey, look, guys. Honestly, I think they're like, I don't wanna actually take you guys. Pretty much, what I want to do is like, I want to let you guys kind of carry on with your own work, because like I don't think I could stay here and just do like random questions here and there. But my advice for you guys is just, you've got enough resources there, just work through them, and I think you will be okay. All right. Particularly for those guys that I've been working with, since term 2, there was quite a few of you that have been working with me coming to those streams from term 2. I really want to kind of just touch base with you guys tomorrow, just to see how you guys went with the exams. But look, yeah, just wanted to say thank you for kind of just hanging out over the last 3 years. You're welcome, Saj. But I think I've got to let you guys go at some point, so you guys can kind of do your own work here. All right. Yeah, I'd love to actually do a hell of a lot of questions, but unfortunately, I don't want to waste people's time, because some people are hanging around waiting for their question to be answered. Sometimes it's best if you just go and give things a go, right? Sorry, Gracie, I've got to, as much as it kind of sucks. You're welcome, Lauren. I'll always patent the Lauren Harris method there. So yeah, it's always especially with people that I've worked for the last 3 years, it's always nice to kind of just say thank you for your time, and all the best for your exams, guys. Like, just remember, like, this is not the be all or end all exams. Like, there's always other options. So and I'm being straight up here. Some of you guys, you're like banking on like getting these credits to go to uni and things like that. I'll let you guys know one thing for sure. It is there is always another way out. Like, I mean, I can tell you the number of times I've failed in uni. So don't get disheartened or anything like that. It's just, there's always a way. Yeah, so wish you guys all the best. Thank you so much for kind of like just being here for the last 3 years and watching this channel go from like 20,000 to like today I hit 55. So it's been lovely having you guys here. But look, if I can ask you for anything, the only thing that I'd ask is switch off all your notifications for the channel, but stay subscribed. It's always always get like a big dip in numbers at the end of the year. Squealy, you don't have to, man. It's thank you so much, but you don't have to, because it's all good. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's always a bit bittersweet, because like I don't get to see people's. Well, actually, no, this year is different. This year is different because, like, I actually met Blake, I met J. Crow, I met Mars, and Lauren, are you coming this Friday to University of Waikato? Yeah, by the way, I'm going to be down at University of Waikato all day on Friday. Not the Hamilton one, the Tauranga one. So we've organized a little hopefully I can organize a meet and greet, but it'll be like midday sometime, Lauren. So I will. I'm sure I did Mars, didn't I? No, I'm talking about in-person Mars. I've actually met people in person. Oh, Troy, you don't have to, Troy, man. Come on. What time is the stream tomorrow? Yeah, now look, I've met so many of you here. It was just really cool. Oh, trash talker. What are you guys doing? Guys, please do not. You don't need to, trust me. Nah, J Crow, I'm banned from gaming at home. Music Head depends on what your strengths is, mate. So thank you, Soza. You didn't have to, but thank you. Look, yeah, so if you're in Tauranga, I'll see you on Friday. Other than that, have a fantastic time at the exam tomorrow. Thank you for all your support over the last 3 years. And if I do see you outside, come and say hello to me, because it's always nice to see people after they've left the class of Infinity Plus One and meet you in real life. What are you guys doing? No, don't. Tanmay, no. Daniel, no. Seriously. Don't, yeah. Good luck tomorrow. Yep, good luck tomorrow. And Zong, I'll drop by early in the morning just to see how the calculus guys are going. But yeah, so look, last minute revision, go through the exam papers and oh, Parrot dude, what are you guys doing? Seriously, people. Oh Lord. Troy, Nathan, Parrot, please don't. Can we just stop now? I gotta cut. So yeah, thank you so much, and yeah, like I said, don't be strangers. Tomorrow I'll put a question up. If you guys want to have a chat tomorrow about the exam, we'll have a chat just at 8 o'clock usual. We'll have a chat about how the exam actually went through. All right. No, we're not donating more. I'm leaving because it's Gracie. It's not stop being humble. It is me, man. Like I get to be me. Mace. Yeah. So much love to you guys. Have a great time, and yeah, I'll catch you guys tomorrow after the exam. We'll set up a stream for 8 o'clock just to kind of have a chat through the questions. All right. All the best. Good luck. And as always, thank you for watching. That's done.